going on, dudes and dudettes? So, four-star linebacker from Texas, Riley Pettijohn, has apparently set up an official announcement date for his commitment on July 6th. It's going to be coming up pretty soon, so yeah, hopefully he'll be picking the Trojans. I know his mom pretty much recently posted something about the USC's linebackers coach, about something about closing in or closing the deal or something pretty good. So hoping that it's positive news for USC and their recruiting class, because they definitely need it after losing out on another four-star linebacker in Noah McHale the other day. But especially too because I think even today, as you're watching this on Tuesday, that three-star offensive lineman Elijah Vicona, and then that four-star edge player Marco Jones they're both from California, one South and one Northern California, but they're both going to be committing July 2nd, as I mentioned in the other video. But yes, hoping for some big news there, because it looks like a lot of crystal balls or predictions are pointing, at least for the offensive lineman Vicona, to go to USC. I don't know as much about Marco Jones, but a lot of those schools that he have had a lot of guys recently pick them. So hoping for the best and a really good, positive committing Tuesday for my USC Trojans. But that's all you can hope for at the moment. And then when it came to Jason Tatum, yeah, he signed what's being called the largest contract in NBA history, a 5-year, $315 million Supermax deal. So I'm assuming he got this full amount because he's made all NBA teams, and I think if you win the NBA championship, it boosts up your payment as well for your next contract extension. So yeah, he's already had a big contract extension, and now this is added on to it. So I'm sure he's going to be making over $1 billion when it comes to just NBA contracts in his playing time. But yeah, just once again, it kind of worries you just because it kind of feels like he's just going to stay with Boston for the rest of his career, but hoping that he just get a little bit disgruntled and upset at the franchise if they don't continue to win championships and then decides to end up leaving, or if the NBA puts a team in St. Louis, because that's where he's from, St. Louis, Missouri. And he always said if the NBA did put a team out there, he would prefer to play out there, even though the Lakers and Kobe Bryant were his favorite team and player growing up. It's obviously the places he would rather go play. But yeah, hoping to try to get Jason Tatum away from Boston as much as I can. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Big time pay raise for the ex-Duke Blue Devil. And according to some rumors and sources out there, apparently DeMar DeRozan is one of those NBA players that LeBron would consider taking a pay cut for, like around a $20 million pay cut this season to be able to sign them. So that's some pretty good news to be able to bring back the ex-USC Trojan to LA, because I know the Clippers have been kind of talking about him joining their team, but hopefully it would be the Lakers he will be coming back to LA to play for. So yeah, that would be pretty awesome if that ends up happening. And then there was some news about Klay Thompson when he did end up choosing the Dallas Mavericks. I think he signed like a 3-year, $50-something million deal, but apparently the Lakers were willing to offer a 4-year, $80-something million deal, and apparently he turned that down because he felt that going to Dallas gave him a better chance to win the championships. I guess it's because you're going with two other younger stars compared to older stars in LeBron and Anthony Davis. But if LeBron calls you personally and tries to get you on the team, which was some of the sources that were out there before he decided to go to Dallas, and I don't know what, maybe he just didn't want any more taxes taken out from playing in California so long. I guess that's the reason why he went to Dallas. But either way, I'm just hoping that Dallas does not end up winning a championship because of this. I don't think so, but you just never know. And then another 4-star wide receiver, Dalen McCutcheon. He's going to be announcing his commitment July 13th, coming up next week. And he's another 4-star talented receiver that USC has been really high on. And obviously they did recently get the 4-star and Corey Sims the other day, but this will be a big time gig because I think there was another guy like Javon Buggs, who recently committed or is going to commit to Missouri. So he's another 4-star receiver that USC kind of stopped recruiting anyways, but they stuck with McCutcheon and Sims, players like that, so hopefully it is some good news next week as well for USC. And a bit of a free agency update on Duke and USC guys. So when it comes to Seth Curry, it looks like he was waived by the Charlotte Hornets, but it did seem like they're going to try to work out a long-term deal there. So yeah, it sucks that he's not going to be on the Lakers unless he really wanted to, but chance to stay out there near Duke and get a couple more years on that deal would probably be better for him anyway. And then Luke Kennard is another really talented ex-Duke player that I've liked and wanted to get onto the Lakers. Looks like the Grizzlies did decline his player option or team option, whatever it was, like 14-something million that they're saving, but they also did say too that they're trying to work out a long-term deal with him as well, which, like I said, sucks. I know they're pretty close to whatever cap or how much money they're able to spend, so maybe the Lakers, if they really push to get him, they could offer him a little bit more if they have some money left, depending what other moves they decide to make. And he's always looked up to LeBron. He grew up in Ohio as well, was Ohio like Gatorade Player of the Year out there also. So maybe it could be a dream come true to play with LeBron in LA. You never know. And then Mason Plumlee, an ex-Duke guy, the power forward / center, signed a 1-year deal with the Phoenix Suns. Pretty much a backup player now, but it is pretty good when you need him in certain spots throughout the season and sometimes in the playoffs. And the one lone USC guy who signed earlier on today was the point guard DeAnthony Melton. He signed with the Golden State Warriors, which kind of sucked because it was only like a 1-year, pretty cheap deal. And obviously I would have liked to see his three-point shooting and defensive ability with the Lakers, but yes, sadly, he has gone to one of their Pacific Division rivals. So good luck to him, I guess. But yeah, either way, that one kind of hurt. And a 2025 quarterback / point guard, Kayvon Simmons, has committed to Duke football. Apparently, it looks like he's just going to be playing quarterback for Duke. From what it looks like, it does look like he's a pretty talented guy. So I don't know. You just never know if they're coming in to just play that position or not. He might be playing somewhere else, but either way, they did add another player to that 2025 class, so that's pretty cool for them. Yes, Duke did offer the basketball side a 2025 4-star point guard in Caden Lewis, so yeah, a very talented guy out there in that 2025 class at that point guard position, which they definitely will need some help after this season, because I'm pretty sure both Proctor and Foster will be gone to the NBA, in my opinion, as long as they have some pretty good, healthy seasons. So yeah, definitely need some more backup at that position. And then, yeah, apparently PFF had the highest graded transfer players, and Duke's offensive lineman transfer, Micah Sahakian, was ranked like 4th or 5th on that list, which is pretty cool with this grade. Pretty highly rated player. I forget exactly where he came from, but he might have been one of those Ivy League transfers. But either way, yeah, they got a pretty good guy, so pretty sure he's going to get drafted in next year's draft. And then, yeah, apparently today or the other day was the Clippers' final lease day when it comes to the Staples Center / Crypto Center to be able to stay there. And obviously they've been building a new arena and all that stuff pretty close by, so they're going to have their own stadium and whatever finally. So now the Kings and Lakers won't have to, share with anybody other than most likely the Sparks, who will play there during the summertime. But either way, finally got the rodents out, the infestation, and hopefully there'll be some better stuff, because it was just funny whenever there was a Clipper game, they would always cover up all the Lakers stuff, all the banners and all that stuff, retired jerseys. I don't know why they would waste their time to do that. We already know that that ain't their home place. Well, we'll see how good they protect their home as of right now. Thanks for watching, people. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.